Hello and welcome to The Elegant Life. I'm Erin Kurt, a spiritual teacher and life coach and speaker who teaches women how to live the elegant life. The elegant life is a life where women have a deep, deep connection to their divinity and the all, God, source. But they also are able to live here on the earth and live an exquisite life. They're able to live it and manifest it for themselves. I just really want to stress that point, that the elegant life is about that deep spiritual connection, but not getting lost out there so that you almost wish you weren't here. It's about living that spiritual life in the physical life, but a physical life that is full of every attribute of the divine. I wanted to start a brand new series because I felt that I was actually missing out. I was not sharing enough of a part of the elegant life. And so I am now hereby starting once a month where I am going to do a video called Mes Petits Plaisirs. Mes Petits Plaisirs is my little pleasures. And that is in French because you know the elegant life has a little stream of francophile running through it, because that's just a piece of me, and many of the women who are attracted to the Elegant Life channel really have an affinity for the French way of life, the simplicity of it, the chicness of it, and also the way that they enjoy life. Now, as many of you know, I lived in France for a year. I was a French teacher in my former life. And j'adore la France, j'adore parler en français, et j'adore tout. J'adore tout. And that is why this is called Mes Petits Plaisirs. I am going to share with you at least five, but I really want to focus on five at least, things that I adore, j'adore. So you'll hear me throwing in a few phrases in there, because when I'm talking about pleasure, my Frenchness comes out. The French way of living is all about pleasure and enjoying life. And there's one thing that I teach all of my private clients in any of my online courses, and for sure in my live workshops and retreats, that in order for you to receive anything, any desire that you are asking the universe for, you have to be of the receiving vibration. We need to be in resonance with that if we want to connect with our divine essence. And if we connect to it, well, then we are just naturally going to receive things in our life, those things that we are wishing for, that we are desiring. And one of the best ways that I teach my clients to get into that receiving mode is to start enjoying pleasures. But this is one of the most difficult things for women. And so I want to get you used to looking at life as a pleasure and allowing yourself to receive. I will always put some links below so that you too can just go click on that and get that for yourself if you feel a little stirring within yourself when I'm talking about one of the things. So, shall we get started? Okay, d'accord. The first thing that I want to share with you is this. I don't know if it's going to come backwards on camera. This is a new perfume. Now, any of you know that my signature perfume has been my Burberry for probably 3 years. But then I came across this just in passing. It's the Tom Ford Jasmine Rouge in Eau de Parfum. The Jasmine Rouge has jasmine. It's got some other beautiful notes that I absolutely love. It's got a little bit of vanilla. It's got some cardamom in there. Oof. I mean, this fragrance, I just could not smell. I couldn't stop smelling myself. You know how that is? It is such a gorgeous but full-bodied fragrance, but in a light, full-bodied way. Ladies, you just have to go smell this and purchase this. This is a gorgeous gift. The price point is a little bit higher, but let me tell you, you do not need much of it. And it lasts. This is a quality fragrance. This is something that, you know, is a gift you could give to yourself. It's definitely a gift you could get for Christmas or Mother's Day. It's such a special one. I didn't think anything would take me off my Burberry, and I still wear that. I love it. But this makes you feel signature. This makes you feel unique. And my goodness, one of my faves. Okay, on to my second favorite. I came across a blog, gosh, I don't even know how many years ago, maybe 5 years ago, called The Simply Luxurious Life. And I resonated so much with it because I wanted to get back into being my French femininity. And so I remember what I did. I Googled French blogs, something like that, or Francophile blogs. And up came the Simply Luxurious Life. Now this is a lady, funny enough, her name is Shannon Abels. And she wrote a book finally called Choosing the Simply Luxurious Life, a Modern Woman's Guide. Now, why do I love this so much? Many reasons. Shannon is a teacher, and she runs the blog, she's written this book, but she is still a teacher. And I resonate with that because I am a teacher. I was a teacher, taught around the world for 17 years. We know how to do things. As teachers, we know how to organize material. We know how to present material. We know how to bring the complex and make it simple. She does just that. This is like a guidebook for choosing, and that's the other reason I resonate with her. She calls choosing the Simply Luxurious Life. Everything I talk about in the Elegant Life is that every moment you have a choice. Are you going to say yes to life and start allowing yourself to experience things? Or are you going to say, no, I'll do that next time. No, I wish I could, but I can't. It's always saying no instead of yes. Are you choosing the words you say? Are you choosing the things you're reading? Are you choosing the things you're watching? Are you choosing the people that you have in your circle, your closest circle? Are you choosing what foods you put into your body? Are you choosing? So I resonate with this book so much. She's got all the topics from fall in love with your life, becoming financially savvy and independent, building a signature style, dress for the life you want, good health and radiant beauty, indulging your inner Francophile. So this has, if you are a Francophile, you're going to love this book as well. I just think it's a fabulous, simple, laid out book that's almost like a guide you're going to come back to over and over in different topics. It's also got food and cooking and dining. It's a wonderful book. So what a great gift to gift yourself. Okay, so that's my number 2. My favorite petit plaisir is this. This is from Doterra, and it is an essential oil, but a therapeutic grade essential oil. Now, there is a difference between essential oils. First of all, let me say, essential oils are one of the best things you can give to your overall well-being. And it's so simple. You can open it up and put it on your wrists, and whatever frequency is of the ingredients inside, you will take on that frequency. Now, I have to caution you. You have to buy therapeutic grade. And for so many years, I've used aromatherapy oils forever and ever and ever, like literally almost 17 years or more. But I wasn't using therapeutic grade. And there's a woman who sent me some samples, and I was like excited about it, you know, but I've had oils, what could be different? These oils are like full body wine. You know, the comparison when you buy the cheap boxed wine, and it just feels, there's such a shallowness to it, but when you get a great full bodied cup of wine or a glass of wine, There's something so full and rich to it. These doTERRA oils, I literally have not smelled anything in my life. This weekend, I had the Elegant Clearing Process live workshop here in Dubai. And what I did was I gave every woman a tissue and I put some of this Whisper one. This is the Whisper one. The reason I gave this is because it's a blend particularly for women. It's high in rose. Rose has one of the highest vibrational frequencies that exists. And I wanted them to, I put it on the tissue and I said, now we're going to start. I want you to just breathe this in, breathe this in. And I'm telling you, we laughed throughout the whole workshop because these ladies kept taking, I saw their little tissue there like it was almost like they had to get their little hit. It was intoxicating and they felt so good inside every time they smelt it, and they were like, I've never smelled anything like this. Oh my God, Erin. And we were just like, oh, she's getting her hit again. It was nonstop throughout the day, and at the end I came around and topped them up. I'm going to put the link to this below. This one is so amazing. You can put it on you, you can put it on your feet. Did you know that if you put an oil on the bottom of your feet, within 6 seconds that frequency can travel throughout your whole bloodstream? 6 seconds. So put them on the bottom of your feet, or you can get one of those diffusers, which I do, which makes your whole house smell amazing. No toxic chemicals. We don't want that. That lowers your vibrations so quickly. So, okay, I've got another one. It's not a physical thing, but it is a program to watch. Now, I really don't watch a lot of TV, I have to tell you. But my parents last summer introduced me to this series. And if you have not watched, ladies, the series called The Outlander, oh my gosh, you have got to watch this. If you want a TV show that is like a novel, but like the best kind, it has got romance, it has got, yes, it's got making love, and it will stir things up inside of you you thought were dormant for a while. The love story, the historical setting, the acting is like something, they should get Academy Awards. The acting in these, I've never seen anything like it. It touches me to the core. And I don't want to tell you too much, but you know, if you read the blurb of what it's about, it would sound like, well, that just sounds odd. How can that be what Erin's saying? The Outlander. Start with series 1. It's on Netflix, and go through. We're on the third series right now. You have to start back at 1. The second series is all in France. So little francophile for you there. I adored that second season. You give yourself the gift of watching something that's going to bring you passion and joy and pleasure into your life. All right, and the very last thing, I could not go without putting this as my absolute favorite. It is not a petit plaisir. This is a grand plaisir. The Elegant Life Experience is a retreat that I am putting on from May 20th to 25th. This is the biggest gift you will ever give yourself. There are a couple of experiences that I gifted myself in my life when I was petrified and I didn't know, what was I doing? What was I doing? The first one was I left my teaching job and I went off to live in France. The miracles, the blessings, the gorgeousness, I'll put a link below if you want. The series that I did, The Making of a Spiritual Woman, a pilgrimage that began in Paris. If you want to see what gifts I received from that year by being so scared, giving up my job in a year of recession, it was craziness. But I gifted myself that. And when you open yourself up and you gift yourself things you don't even understand how you're going to do it, the universe responds immediately. That year changed my life. It opened a whole new life for me. The other one was when I went to the spiritual retreat 6 years ago. I was at the lowest point in my life and I did it. I had to bring my Turkish in-laws over from Turkey, and my husband and I had to fly to Turkey to go through this. that changed my life. What I'm doing now, the biggest joy in my whole entire life, my job now, is because of that experience I had when I was there. So the Elegant Life experience is, it's so profound what I have put together for you and what was downloaded to me. If you never do anything big for yourself ever again, this will have been enough. You will have a spiritual transformation and you will have a personal breakthrough. Without a doubt, guaranteed. So go to theelegantlifeexperience.com. There are only 20 spots. You need to book yours now, and there's an early bird price until January 1st. On that note, I'm going to end here. I hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this Petit Plaisir series that I did and that I'm starting, please let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe so you don't miss one, because I've got a list this long of things I want to share with you that will enrich your life in a really beautiful, elegant, exquisite way. We'll see you next week.